Good morning, dear students. Now, for 9th ICSE trigonometrical ratios, we are going to see further some interesting and important numericals from exercise 22A. Question is given, question number 17. If cosec theta is root 5, find the value of. They have given two trigonometric mixed identities. Out of that I will solve one for you, the second one will be an assignment. 2 plus sin square theta, 2 plus 1 upon sin square theta minus cos square theta upon sin square theta. So, this you can take it as a home assignment. I will solve the first one for you. But let us start, as I told you, whenever such kind of numericals are given, the first thing is considering an angle theta, drawing a triangle, right angle triangle ABC, and focusing on the given part. The given thing over here is cosec theta is equal to root 5. This is given. Now, what I can do over here is, I can also write it as cosec theta is root 5 by 1, and if I take common multiple bx, so in that case cosec theta will be root 5 into x by x. So, I hope that this part is clear. Okay. In figure ABC or in triangle ABC, you will notice cosec theta, as per definition, it is the reciprocal of sin theta. So, it will be hypotenuse AC upon perpendicular AB, AC upon AB, and I have got this value by definition. If you look at this equation, say 1 and 2, LHS are same. So, in that case AC upon AB is root 5 into x upon x. So, if AC is root 5 times x, AB is x, our aim is to find BC, and you are aware of it by Pythagoras theorem. AC square is equal to AB square plus BC square. AB is known to us, BC is not known. Square of this will be 5x square, which is equal to x square plus BC square. If you shift this x square on this side, it will be 5x square minus x square is equal to BC square. So BC square will be 4x square, and therefore BC will be equal to 2x. So these are the points. We have BC, we have AC and AB. All the three sides of the triangle are known to us. Now the job is absolutely easy. Let it be the first question or let it be the second question. You are aware of the formulae of the trigonometric ratios. Sin theta is the perpendicular to hypotenuse AB upon AC. AB upon AC. AB is x and AC is root 5 into x. Like terms get cancelled and sin theta comes out to be 1 upon root 5, whereas cos theta will be, the value of cos theta here is the base BC upon hypotenuse AC. BC upon AC. BC is given 2x, AC is given root 5 into x. Again like terms gets cancelled and we get 2 upon root 5 as cos theta. So now sin theta is there with us, cos theta is there. Even students, you can solve your home assignment very easily because your more than 50% task is completed. You have to just substitute the values. So I will go for the first one, 2 minus sin square theta minus cos square theta. So it will be 2 minus value of sin theta is 1 upon root 5 the whole square, cos theta will be 2 upon root 5 the whole square. So it will be 2 minus 1 upon 5 and here it will be. So this is the situation. Now taking the LCM, now here it will be 4, by mistake I wrote. So 2 minus 1 by 5 minus 4 by 5. If you take LCM here, you have to multiply here by 5 and denominator also by 5. So it will be 10 by 5 minus 1 by 5 minus 4 by 5. If you see, all the denominators are same. 10 minus 1, 9. 9 minus 4 is 5 and 5 by 5, answer comes out to be 1. So answer for this identity is 1. So if you observe it, it is so easy, one can easily solve such kind of numericals in exam. Let us see one more of this kind. It is as per my exercise book. The question is eighteenth. If sec of A is root 2, then they have asked to find (3 cos square A plus 5 tan square A upon 4 tan square A minus sin square A. This is the thing which we have to find. Again, only secant of A is given. As I told you, every time our first step should be constructing one right angle triangle ABC, taking an angle theta over here, and the common multiple be x. So, therefore, sec of A can be written as root 2 into x upon x. But also by definition we are aware sec of A is reciprocal of cos of A. Okay. One more thing, since here now it is given A, what I will have to make a change is this angle will become C and this angle will become A. So, angle A becomes equal to angle theta. They have mentioned here it is A, so I will just reverse it so that A matches with this theta. Now, sec of A, you are aware of the definition, it is ratio of hypotenuse to the base. Hypotenuse is AC and base is AB. Okay. So, we come to know from this AC upon AB is root 2 times x and AB is root of x. Applying Pythagoras theorem, AC square is equal to AB square plus BC square, and in that case AC is root 2 into x the whole square, AB is x square, and I am unaware of the perpendicular BC. I am going to simply apply Pythagoras theorem over here. So, square of root 2 is 2, x square that is BC square. So, in that case BC square will be 2x square minus x square is, and hence BC will be also equal to x. Now, all the three terms are known to us, the three sides BC is x, AB is x and AC is root 2 times x. So, if you observe, if the two sides are same in a right angle, then we can call it as isosceles right angle triangle. So, speciality of triangle ABC in this case is it is an isosceles right angle triangle. Let us proceed further towards the finding the value of the identity. As compared to the previous questions, it is not difficult, but many terms are there. So, we need to go step by step slowly and find out the things. So, the requirement will be sine, cos and tan. Let us proceed further then. Sine of A will be the perpendicular to hypotenuse. So, it will be BC upon AC, which will be x upon root 2 of x, and answer comes out to be 1 upon root 2. So, sin A is known to me now, it is 1 upon root 2. If I go further, then I can get cos A. Cos A from definition will be the base AB to the hypotenuse AC. AB upon AC. AB given over here is x, AC is root 2 times x. So again x and x gets cancelled. So cos A will be 1 upon. Now once sin A and cos A is known, tan A can be calculated easily. We are aware tan A is equal to sin A upon cos A. And I hope that the answer here will come out to be 1, because both are identical. So answer comes out to be tan A is equal to 1. So sin A is known, cos A is known, tan A is known. Let us write the quotient and substitute the terms one by one. So 3 cos square A plus 5 tan square A upon 4 tan square A minus sin square A. Let us put the values 3. Now cos of A is 1 by root 2. So I will write it like this, 1 by root 2 the whole square plus 5 tan A is 1, so 1 square. Then 4 again tan A is 1, so 1 square minus sin square A. Sin A is again 1 upon root 2 the whole square. Let us solve this further. So this will become 3 1 by 2 plus 5, and here it will be 4 minus 1 by 2. So 3 by 2 plus 5 upon 4 minus half. So it will be 13 by 2 upon 7 by 2. So like terms gets cancelled, and the answer finally comes out to be 13 by 7. And so in this way we solve the numerical, even though it appears to be difficult, but trust me, if you have complete knowledge, basic knowledge, one can easily solve the problem step by step and approach towards the final answer. So here the exercise gets completed. In next exercise, before we proceed towards it, I will suggest you to prepare few basic things. Okay, I will tell you what are those things, and then accordingly you try to find out the information of it. Like, you have to study few geometrical figures, right angle triangles, rhombus, perimeter of a rhombus, finding especially the length of the rhombus. In this case we are going to find out length of the rhombus. Trapezium, etc. So I hope for today whatever was taught to you from the exercise is sufficient. In future we will be dealing with right angle triangles inside a rhombus or inside a trapezium or any other figure, and from that we can calculate the length of the diagonal, the perimeter, even the area. So if you see, trigonometric ratios have wide applications, especially in geometry, as well as in future when we will see further topics in day to day life, various constructions which are done for towers, for buildings, even for constructing the roads on a curved path, inclination is given. That inclination also comes under trigonometry. Any kind of inclination, declination, projectile motion, wide range of applications you will come across in trigonometry. So, for today this much is sufficient. I hope that whatever assignments are given to you, time to time you will be completing it. In future, dear students, be prepared. We will be soon uploading question sets as a kind of test for you, and then after few more days we will be uploading the answers for them. So, in this way, if there is a correlation between us, easily you will score good marks in your final exams. Thank you very much.